Stop. Not tomorrow. Not after this video. Right now, stop and listen carefully. Because what I'm about to tell you is not something your mind wants to hear, and that's exactly why you need to hear it. If you've been trapped in overthinking, if your mind keeps looping the same thoughts, replaying conversations, imagining worst-case scenarios, analyzing everything until you feel paralyzed, then this message was not an accident. You didn't stumble here. You were pulled here because a part of you, the deeper, quieter, wiser part of you, is tired. Tired of the noise, tired of the endless thinking, tired of being controlled by something that was supposed to serve you but has now become your prison. And today, we break that. Let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed that the more you try to solve your overthinking, the worse it gets? You search for answers. You try to figure it out. You analyze your thoughts. You question your thoughts. You even think about why you're thinking so much. And suddenly you're thinking about thinking. A loop inside a loop. A maze with no exit. That's not an accident, that's the trap. And here's the truth, most people will never tell you. Overthinking is not a thinking problem. It is an identity problem. Let that sink in. You don't overthink because there's too much to figure out. You overthink because somewhere deep inside you believe, if I think enough, I'll finally be safe. If I analyze enough, I won't make mistakes. If I prepare for every outcome, nothing will hurt me. But look at your life. Has overthinking made you feel safe? Or has it made you feel exhausted? Has it protected you, or has it stolen your peace? I want to take you into a moment, a real moment. Imagine this. It's late at night. The world is quiet, but your mind is not. You're lying there, staring at the ceiling, and your thoughts start whispering. What if you made the wrong decision? What if they don't like you? What if something goes wrong? What if your future falls apart? And then it gets louder, and louder, and louder, until it doesn't feel like thoughts anymore. It feels like reality. Your heart starts racing, your chest tightens, your body reacts to something that hasn't even happened. And in that moment, you believe the thoughts. You trust them, you follow them. But what if I told you that in that exact moment, you are under a spell? Not a mystical spell, a psychological one, a deeply conditioned illusion. And the illusion is this, that every thought you have is telling you the truth. It's not. Your mind is not a truth machine. It's a survival machine. It generates possibilities, worst-case scenarios, old memories, imagined futures. It is designed to scan for danger, even when there is none. So when you sit there at night, drowning in thoughts, you're not uncovering truth. You're witnessing a system doing its job, without your awareness guiding it. Now here's where everything changes. I'm going to give you something simple, but don't underestimate it. Because this one shift has the power to end years of overthinking. Are you ready? You are not your thoughts. Pause. Feel that. You are not your thoughts. You are the one who hears them. You are the awareness behind them, the silent observer. Think about it. If you can notice a thought, it cannot be you. Because the observer and the observed are not the same. So when your mind says, you're going to fail, who is hearing that? When your mind says, they're judging you, who is aware of that voice? That is you, not the thought, but the awareness of it. Now here's the deeper layer most people miss. Overthinking only has power when you identify with the thoughts, when you say, this is me, this is real, this matters. But the moment you step back, the moment you observe instead of engage, something strange happens. The thoughts lose their grip. They start to slow down. They begin to fade because you are no longer feeding them your attention. Let me show you how powerful this is. Close your eyes for a moment and watch your thoughts. Don't control them, don't fight them, just observe. Like you're watching clouds pass in the sky. A thought appears, and instead of chasing it, you simply say, interesting, and you let it pass. Another thought appears, and again, interesting. No judgment, no attachment, just observation. Do you see what's happening? For the first time, you are not inside the storm. You are watching it. Now let me break something that might shock you. Most people are addicted to overthinking. Yes, addicted. Because overthinking gives the illusion of control. It feels productive. It feels like you're doing something. But in reality, it's just a sophisticated form of avoidance. Avoiding uncertainty, avoiding discomfort, avoiding the present moment. Because being here right now without distraction feels unfamiliar, even uncomfortable. So the mind creates noise, to keep you occupied. But what if peace was never something you had to create? What if it was already there, beneath the noise? Imagine the ocean. On the surface, waves, chaotic, unpredictable. But deep below, stillness, calm, silence. Your mind is the surface, but you are the depth. And no matter how intense the waves become, the depth remains untouched. Now I want to tell you a story. There was a man who came to a master, and he said, "My mind won't stop. I can't find peace. Please help me." The master looked at him and said, "Bring me your mind, and I will quiet it." The man was confused. He searched. He looked within. Minutes passed. Then he said, "I can't find it." And the master smiled and said, "Then who is disturbed? Let that land." If you can't find the mind as something solid, if it's just a stream of thoughts, then what exactly is controlling you? Now here comes the turning point. Because I don't just want you to understand this, I want you to experience it. The next time you catch yourself overthinking, don't try to stop it. That's the mistake. Instead, do this. Pause. Take a breath and ask yourself, who is aware of this thought? Not as a question to answer, but as a doorway to step through. And in that moment, you shift from the thinker to the observer, from chaos to clarity. But I need to warn you, your mind will resist this. It will try to pull you back. It will say, "This isn't working, this is pointless. Go back to thinking," because the mind survives on your attention. And when you take that away, it feels like it's losing control. But stay with it, because on the other side of that resistance is freedom. Let me take you deeper. Overthinking is not happening to you. It is happening because of unconscious patterns, conditioning, habits, beliefs. And the moment you become aware of those patterns, you begin to break them. Awareness is the beginning of transformation, not force, not control, not suppression. Awareness. Now imagine your life without overthinking. Decisions become simple. Your mind becomes clear. You feel present, alive, connected. Not because your thoughts disappeared, but because they no longer control you. You use them instead of being used by them. And here's the truth most people miss. You don't need to get rid of overthinking to be free from it. You just need to stop believing every thought, because thoughts are not commands. They are suggestions, and you get to choose which ones you follow. So the next time your mind starts racing, instead of saying, "Why can't I stop thinking?" say this, "The mind is active again." No resistance, no frustration, just awareness. And watch what happens, because what you resist persists, but what you observe transforms. Now take a breath with me, slowly, in and out. Feel your body, feel the space around you. Feel this moment, right here, right now. No past, no future. No problems, just this. This is where peace lives. Not in your thoughts, but in your presence. And if you remember nothing else from this message, remember this. You are not broken. You are not your thoughts, and you are not trapped. You've simply been looking in the wrong place, trying to fix the noise, instead of discovering the silence beneath it. So the next time you feel overwhelmed, come back to this. Come back to awareness. Come back to the observer, because that is who you truly are. Not the voice in your head, but the one who hears it. And when you finally see this clearly, not just understand it, but experience it, something shifts. The mind quiets, the body relaxes, and for the first time in a long time, you feel free. If this message found you at the right moment, then you already know this is just the beginning. There is so much more waiting for you beyond the mind. So much clarity, so much peace, so much power. And all of it is already within you. Subscribe to Inspiration and Insight, because this journey is just getting started.